Welcome back, folks. Um, let's head back to Hackney. Hopefully I've got everything I need to finish this up. Try to fast travel to Brick Lane Curry. Oh, that probably wasn't a smart thing. I've noticed if I try to fast travel twice in a row quickly, I get game crashes. What's that down there? Something strange down there. Not sure what it was. Stay on task. Stay focused. Let's get this set up. There we go.
Sorted. All done. Very well. Dismissed. As you were, sidekick.
All right. So we're committed down this path once we clean up the room. How am I missing this? There it is.
There's a problem.
Of course there is.
There's a problem. That I most certainly did. Our new little hitch in the plan are hooligans. A whole lot of them. This isn't their usual territory. The blighters are getting bolder every day. They need to go. They're camped out on the most direct route to the safe house. Good to hear. Once they're gone, we'll meet you there.
It's hard to search for treasure here.
Yeah, we're not searching for treasure, we're killing hooligans. And we'll do a weapons check once we get out. Make sure everybody's fully loaded. Probably also ought to top off my health. Well, that doesn't look like a direct path to the safe house. Safe house over here. Oh, it's because the prince is over here. Okay. Got it. Okay, let's check our weapons. Oh, we'll level up. No, let's not take it yet. What weapon do I want to take?
Here we go again.
Away from that.
Alright.
In style.
Fucking have it!
I almost hope Miller attacks again. I want to off him and Little Boys for everything they've done.
Ace High Hotel. See if we can go around for. I've got to go into the hotel to kill him.
Found ya! Got me around to direct. Aha! Here's another. Trouble about.
That's pretty easy.
Must have something worth a few tickets.
Finding all kinds of different places to go to. Let's come back down this way. It's probably easiest. What the heck was that? Terry, you're down to your pistol. I mean, if you've used all your... Come here.
My favorite mule. I have much for you to carry.
That was a naval walker that smacked me in the back. Going to Bricklane Curry. Just got a quick glimpse of it. It looked like it was a mine. Uh,
Yep. Every day, we take a little piece back what we lost. Pete's in worse shape than I feared.
okay.
It means we need an extra step in the detox process. He's got all kinds of illnesses and frailties from years of living with a compromised immune system. He's so weak, going straight into a detox would likely kill him. Well, judging by the looks of him, we'll need 3 doses of antibiotics, and probably some Morphex to help him through the worst of it. Find it, buy it, make it. You've been in all blighted long enough. And hurry. The longer we wait, the more likely it is someone will find us.
3 antibiotics.
Pull your hat out of your eyes and get it properly fitted, you numpty.
So 3 antibiotics and 1. Where do I get antibiotics? There's a chem station here. There was a chem station down here somewhere. Maybe it wasn't here. Alright, so I have the Morphex. I don't have the antibiotics. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Thames Haven first. The Thames Haven Market, and see if the Thames Haven Market, see if the dock there has got antibiotics. That's probably the first thing to do. Then I'll go to Biggin Hill and see if I can make any. Maybe it's better to go to Biggin Hill first. A lot of fast traveling around, which is fine. Just the load screens are tough. I was looking up some of the mods for speeding up the loading screens, and one of them seems to have a real problem impacting the resolution. It causes degradation of your game over time. So I got to read some more on that. But I really would like to find something that would address these the loading screens. Not so much the fast travel. Fast travel I can manage. It's the challenges of going to in and out of buildings, where you go through a door and it could take 2 or 3 minutes. Sometimes it takes 20 seconds. Sometimes it takes 2 minutes. I'd like that to be a lot more consistent, if at all possible. Let's go down and see my doc.
Watch where you're going. Your cunt does have 2 eyes, right? Need help? What do you need?
And a septic.
Hey there, Wayfarer. Need any medical help? Chems, fix me ups. Take a look at what we've got.
Really don't want to buy a whole thing of antiseptic if I can help it. But I might have to. Because I don't know what it takes to make.
Hounds learned to swim today.
Well, this is what our drugs are for. Let's see. Where's the one that gives me the 10%? 2 charisma. +3 charisma and luck. Versus vision. Alright. Take one.
So proud of you.
Can I help you? Certainly. Here's what I've got.
Okay, let's accept this. I hope I'm doing the right thing here. Hopefully I have the other material I need to make antibiotics. glowing fungus. I need a ton of glowing fungus. I know where to get glowing fungus. Hopefully it's refreshed and there's plenty of it in there. I may have dumped a bunch of it at yeah, I think I got a bunch of it sitting over at London Bridge. Yeah, for some odd reason you end up in a weird spot.
My senses are tingling.
There are going to be blip flies in here, but I'm not too worried about them. Can I not repick here?
It's honest looting. That stench is just foul. Almost as bad as the Thames.
It's going to give me enough. I got to London. Back to Beacon Hill. Just enough purified water to make 3 of them. I can see it now. I'm going to go through all this, and Prince Davies is not going to be happy about being detoxed. But that's okay. I mean, it's been an interesting exercise. And I like going into it cold that, you don't know. So, hopefully, I'll probably play this again because I really am finding Fallout London to be just an outstanding mod. Very happy with it as far as amount of material and the storyline in it. But I think the next time I go through it, I'll try going down the other decisions and see what it looks like. I may even try building out a commando build instead of a rifleman build, or I don't know if I could get away with a full melee build in this. I think you could build a melee character, and I think I could do it. It's just the combat in this is pretty brutal. You get crippled all the time, so you'd be using stim packs like crazy. All right, so back to Biggin Hill. Sorry, Arthur.
Yes, I suppose. That's interesting.
Okay. potatoes, I thought. All right. I could level up, but let's wait on that. I want to right away to back to Hackney. And let's see if we can get the prince detoxed.
Over here! Not the sneak! You're gonna run away, aren't you?
Yep, I'm running away.
You really mess with the round.
You really think you can mess with the round?
Oh, it's Karen's burning them all down.
Finally.
Come on, Karen. Now we'll fast travel. Eventually, going to have to find Kira another weapon. It's fun having her run around with a flamethrower, I admit.
Do you have everything?
Sure do.
Give them to Pete. I'll prepare the sober.
What the bloody hell's going on here? Just like I said, Mike took Prince Pete out to the middle of nowhere.
Mike, what are you doing?
Offing Pete, obviously, and he's roped in this lackey to help.
We're getting Pete clean.
So suddenly you have a change of heart.
We all know you've been pumping Pete full of chems.
With Pete out of the way, good old Manchester Mike will lead the roundels. That's what you were thinking, wasn't it, Mike?
Mike, if you wanted control, we could have talked about things.
A chem pusher doesn't talk, he deals. So what are you dealing Pete today?
We've given him antibiotics, Joan. We're helping him.
In a shack where no one can see or hear you.
And your only witness is someone you implicated. Someone you can easily blackmail.
Roger, please, you have to believe me. I just wanted the old Pete back.
I'm sure he made it sound great. Probably had you believe those drugs were harmless.
He mentioned antibiotics. What else are you giving him in that cocktail? Something to dull the pain and keep him quiet as he goes through his death throes?
Even this door would block out cries for help.
Patrick noticed Pete wasn't around. As for who took him, it wasn't hard to put two and two together.
And Mike hasn't exactly been sneaky walking around this area.
You'd have to be blind to miss the strong new door in this place.
I'd like to believe that, but just look around. Does any of this look right to you?
An idiot can piece this puzzle together. Mike's using you to claim the throne. Are you really gonna side with him?
Dennis, Joan. They may be the most neutral person here. Maybe it's worth hearing them out.
Let's see, let's think this through. Mike, if we really wanted to kill Pete, would have... Mike really wanted to kill him, it'd be easier.
If you're not going to speak up, I'm just going back to what I was doing.
Just because I don't understand everything doesn't mean I don't see his intentions clear enough. This doesn't have to end this way.
You're right, Dennis. It doesn't. Let me help Pete.
I think you've helped quite enough, Mike.
Okay, so I got an intel.
Mike's just trying to trick you.
What would he have to gain by that? If we see him kill Pete, he's as good as dead.
He just needs a final dose of sober.
Fine. Fine. But Mike doesn't go near Pete. You give him the sober.
I swear the sun rises earlier when you're out dancing.
Hurry. Pete's not doing so well.
What you do now needs your utmost attention. Inject the sober, gently, in his carotid artery. Make sure there are no air bubbles, and keep your hand as still as possible. His body's weak, so too much shaking and you could bruise his neck bad enough that he can't breathe.
Not a chance in hell am I letting him near Prince Pete.
Hey, this isn't gonna work. I don't have the intelligence to do this.
Not a chance in hell am I...
Then you watch over it. Far out. No! Pete!
Is he?
He's really gone. May he rest in peace.
Goodbye, my friend. You deserved better.
Alright. Let's do this. I need more intelligence to get this through. I know I'm save scumming. Oh, wrong way.
I swear the sun rises earlier when you're out. Do you have everything? Hurry! We can't start without them. Do you have everything? Give them to Pete. I'll prepare the sober.
Okay. See if I can get through this.
What the bloody hell's going on here?
Just like I said,
Mike, what are you...
Offing Pete of it.
We're getting Pete.
So suddenly you have a...
We all know you've been pumping Pete.
with Pete out of the way,
Mike,
A chem pusher doesn't.
We've given him antibiotics.
in a shack where no one can see or hear you.
And your only witness is someone you implicated. Someone you can easily...
Roger, please.
I'm sure...
He mentioned antibiotics. What else are you giving him in that cocktail? Something to dull the pain and keep him quiet?
Even this door would block out...
I'd like to believe that.
An idiot can piece this puzzle together.
Dennis, Joan...
Just because I don't This doesn't have to end.
You're right, Dennis. It does.
I think you've out...
Mike's just trying to trick you.
What would he have to gain by that? If we see him kill Pete,
He just needs a final dose of.
Fine. Fine.
hurry. Pete's not doing so well.
What you do now needs your utmost attention. Inject the sober gently in his carotid artery. Make sure there are no air bubbles and keep your hand as still as possible. His body's weak, so too much shaking and you could bruise his neck bad enough that he can't breathe. Then you watch over him. If you're wrong, he'll die.
What? Wait. How did that mess up again?
No! Pete!
All right. What's going on here? One more time.
Every day, we take a little piece. He's back what we lost. Do you have everything? Give them to Pete. Up.
What the bloody hell's going on here?
Just like I...
Mike.
Offing Pete.
We're getting.
So suddenly...
We all know.
with Pete out...
Mike.
A chem pusher does.
We've given him.
In a shack when...
And your only...
Roger, please.
I'm sure he made...
He mentioned antibiotics.
Even this door would...
I'd like to believe that, but...
An idiot can piece this puzzle together.
Dennis, Joe.
But that doesn't mean you weren't deceived. This doesn't have to end this way.
I think you've out quite enough, Mike.
Mike's just trying to trick you.
What would he have to gain by that? If we see him kill Pete, he's as good as dead.
He just needs a final dose of sober.
Fine. Fine. But Mike doesn't go near Pete. You give him the sober.
Hurry. Pete's not doing so well.
What you do now needs your utmost attention. Inject the sober gently in his carotid artery. Make sure there are no air bubbles and keep your hand as still as possible. His body's weak, so too much shaking and you could bruise his neck bad enough that he can't breathe.
Okay, I keep trying to give him the sober and it won't let me. Okay, hang on here.
He just needs a final dose of sober.
Pete? Pete, are you okay?
Be gentle. His body's still in rough shape.
Yeah. But I can see that old fire in his eyes again.
I can't believe you're with us again.
Okay. So you can't talk to Pete. You have
Thank
to.
you, all of you. I know I haven't been myself for, well, for a long time. And I'm still not. Not yet, anyway. But this setting aside of differences to help family, that's what being a roundel has always been about. From here on out, I'll be the leader you deserve. Not just the old Pete, but a new Pete. One ready to live up to those ideals.
It's Miller's men. They're here.
That's what you're worried about? Roger told me before he left to meet with Dennis and Joan.
Where's Miller now?
The houses have fallen. They're inside Oberon. Plus Glam and Mab House. They're everywhere in Cawdor Street.
We fight. When the sun's in your eyes, even you look proper dressed.
Pull your head out your eyes and get it properly fitted, you
Where
numpty.
you're going?
Pull your hat out of your eyes and get it properly fitted, you numpty.
Okay. Let's save it here. And we'll pick this up next time because that was really kind of a cluster trying to get him saved. But at least I have him saved now. Thank you very much for watching. Sounds like the next episode we'll be able to do a lot of fighting. Take care, everyone, and have a terrific day.